I'm going to be playing Valorant for the next 24 hours, all because I just came back from vacation and my aim looks like this. Oh my god. So my goal for these next 24 hours is to gain my ability back and maybe even get better at the game. I'm starting off this at Ascendant 3 with 28 RR, so I'm kind of far from Immortal, so that's what my goal is. And since we queued into Lotus, I decided to play Clove. Unfortunately, while I was away on vacation, Clove got nerfed. And since I didn't really check the patch notes while I was away, I didn't know this. So maybe I should have played someone else, but oh well. We were attacking and decided to fake C. I used both my smokes to really sell it, but maybe I should have kept one just for later on in the round. And then we ran back to A and had a free sight.
Yeah, that might be one of the best fakes ever.
I left my team to look for someone flanking since my chamber didn't trip the flank, and my entire team just died.
Oh, we might, oh, we've actually lost. We've actually lost.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
wait, why is he so late?
We also lost round 2, but now we can buy guns. So we just ran it down A.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know if that was because I haven't played in ages or just because I'm bad. In round 4, we tried fighting for A, and once we realized how many there were, we ran back to C. I was planning to swing out with my overheal, but of course Chamber just jumps into the smoke at the perfect timing to kill me. Paired with a terrible ult as well, I left my Neon in a 3v1.
Yeah, has ult. 120 on chamber.
Oh shit.
One enemy remaining.
I'm out of here. Gotta go.
And even though he died, he still won the round. Straight after that, I was in a 2v3 post plant with my chamber, and honestly, it was pretty difficult to win.
Last player standing.
The fuck?
So I thought the spike was close right, but I think my ears are just broken. A couple of rounds later, we were now losing 5-2, so something needed to change. We'd given up C pretty much every round, and the chamber ended up holding the space for basically free. So this time, we tried peeking him straight away. After that, we got into sight, and once again, I had a pretty bad ult.
Spike down. C. Last player standing.
Like I never left.
Last player standing.
The half ended 5-7, and honestly, we should be losing by a lot more. I was 7-12 and was not playing great. This really didn't change in the second half either. I just kept dying, and we kept losing rounds.
Spike planted.
We close.
Spike planted.
One,
I never left.
two.
No peeking.
Spike planted.
The game got to 7-12 before we finally figured out what they were doing, and honestly, after this, it was pretty easy.
One enemy.
Right. That's a kill. Take this.
There's one.
Good refreshing.
We got it back to 12-12, bringing the game into overtime, and we were now back on attack. We tried properly fighting for A since they shouldn't be able to util dump us with these agents. And still, we definitely lost this fight, bringing it to a 2v4.
Nice, nice. Bring them.
You know Rena's on soap, right?
Take hold. No peeking.
Last player.
After trading me, my fade got into B, and I put a smoke down to bait the Omen to walk into it.
No peeking.
Now, with only one round until we win, we once again tried to fight A. And even though I was missing my shots when I should have saved my Neon, and then also missed my smoke, I managed to get another kill, leaving it up to my team once again in a 3v2. which they actually won, winning my first game only an hour into this 24-hour challenge. I managed to finish off the game going 20 and 24 and also gained 36 RR, all because I got an RR refund, which I've been getting so many of recently. Still though, this is really good since I'm not that far away from Immortal already, and if I just win my next 2 games, I can already hit it. But before I do go into my next game, I need to fix some things that were an issue in the last one. Firstly, it just didn't feel natural to aim, which I'm putting down to that literally being the first thing I did on my PC after coming back from holiday. So I queued some death matches just so I got a bit more used to it. Before I go into the death matches though, I need to tell you guys about Tyr, the sponsor of this video. Tyr is an upcoming multiplayer tank shooter that lets you pilot unique heavy armored vehicles. With individual tech trees, ammo slots, and component upgrades, you can customize your vehicle as much as you like. With each tank you have distinct abilities that make moment-to-moment play more unique and high stakes, while also making sure to reward careful positioning and slow deliberately placed shots. Tanks in Tyr also have a unique armor profile that you can angle to deflect enemy shots in the middle of a battle, allowing you to outsmart and outplay. And since there are some sci-fi elements, Tyr can do things other tank games can't, because there's literally a tank that turns into a jet. So you can see there's quite a lot of customization in this game. And if you haven't been convinced yet, it's also free to play, with no pay to win elements, letting all players have a fair competition. So if you want to check it out, you can wishlist Tyr on Steam using the link in the description. And thank you Tyr for sponsoring this video. Also, playing smokes, especially Clove, didn't feel great, and I got caught in my utility a lot of the time, when I should have just shot someone. So to fix that, when I queued into my next game and got split, I just played Jet. We started off attacking, and in the first round, we rushed up the ramp, where I got a first blood, and then everything just went bad. We also lost round 2, but that's kind of expected, and now that we can buy, I decided this time to go with a Phantom, since my aim last time wasn't great. I swung with my Skydog and got another first blood, and after that I dashed onto site where my team killed everyone else. We went B again in the round after, and then Neon managed to get 2 kills that made this round a lot harder to win.
B top one. 2 B top.
Chamber doesn't have an op.
Clove mid again, clove mid again.
My Neon traded them though, and I had to grab Spike to plant it, and then was in a 2v3 with my Cypher.
Enemy kill.
Fades are mad low.
Enemy remaining.
CT.
Last player standing.
Nice, good
We
job.
tried switching it up after that, and since they only have a chamber, they can't exactly hold mid very well. After getting that, I did kind of bait by sitting in the heaven smoke for a bit too long, but I did make up for it by getting some more kills, even though the one on Neon was a bit messy.
One enemy remaining.
Heaven.
Nice, amazing, Jet.
At this point, we've done everything except just rushing onto A site, so we did exactly that. And even though no one was actually on site, I still killed the Neon ult that was flanking, and then also killed the Jet in heaven. But then it was left to a 2v1 with both me and my Neon being really low.
Nice, good job.
I was going 12 and 2 at this point and was doing pretty good. Somehow though, this actually carried on. We went back to just rushing B and I killed the Jet in heaven, and then also killed Clove who ulted, so we ran away.
One
Sky.
enemy remaining.
Had your fun. My turn.
While my Sky was running all the way to B, I lurked through mid to try and catch Fade, but had to wait until after we planted so I could trade my Sky to win another round with another 3 kills. And for the rest of the attack half, honestly, I just carried on with this impact.
Go. Spike block the site.
Spike down B.
I got the spike.
Oh my god, what? He was full running headshot me.
Deep blocking site. Grounded.
One enemy remaining.
Night.
I was going 23 and 6 at half time and was just winning 90% of my gunfights. For the first 2 rounds of defense half, I didn't actually get any more kills, but after that, I was back to getting more.
Okay. Look away.
enemy remaining.
Nice.
Get out of my way. Stay down.
Nice.
Ult's ready.
Oh my god, Alex, let's go.
Spike down.
You had your fun.
Spike down. Mid.
Yeah, we won this game and I went 30-10 with a 456 combat score. That win also means I should be on my rank up for the next game. And luckily my next game was also on Split, where I also played Jet again. Unfortunately, I didn't play anywhere near as good this game, but we still won and that means I'm now Immortal.
Oh, let's go.
That also means that I hit my goal, so my new one is going to be to hit Immortal 2, which might be kind of hard, but I think I might be able to do it. For some reason though, with all this confidence, I decided to play Chamber, and even though on Breeze he's pretty good, I personally am not good while playing him. This was pretty obvious when I insta-locked him for 7 days, but I'm just hoping that for whatever reason, I'm now actually able to play him.
One enemy remaining.
Get out of my way.
One enemy remaining.
Chamber main.
Enemy remaining.
Was main, was main. Bro, I'll get him, don't worry.
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Oh, Alex. Oh, Alex.
Oh, yeah.
One enemy remaining.
No. We actually destroyed the other team this game, and once again, I somehow was playing very, very well. For some reason though, I did only gain 14 RR, but either way, I'm still gaining. After this, I did take a break for a bit, and when I came back, I decided to go back to playing Clove, who I did play my first game where I also did go negative. Although, since I have won all 4 games I've played so far, I was confident that I could keep this up. Yeah, Clove really is bad after the nerf, and if I need to play controller, it needs to be someone else. Luckily, my next game was on Breeze, which means the controller I can play is Viper, who would be my usual pick on this map. We started off attacking and went B. I got a kill, but then decided to swing after, so I died for no reason at all. The round after that, we also won, and now since we have worse guns than the other team, I lurked late through mid, and killed the Jet who was rotating. I then took the Vandal and killed the Waylay who wasn't even looking at me. Since there wasn't much time left, we had to end on B, where all of them were waiting for us, and of course, we died to them. A few rounds later, we just decided to run it down A. I got a super easy kill on the stunned Waylay, and then planted the spike.
One enemy remaining.
The round after that, we were going through elbow to mid, where 2 of my teammates died. I tried getting back the space that we lost, but just got traded straight after, and then my chamber got left in a 2v1, where after killing the Sova, he ran over to A and planted the spike. My first ult came out on round 8, where we went A and I planted. I heard Waylay dashed, and I killed him after I swung out my ult, and then we ended up winning this round as well.
One enemy remaining.
In round 11, the game is still equal, and with it getting closer to the end of the half, it would be great to take the lead. So I lurked up mid while my team were on A, and managed to catch the other team rotating.
One more mid, one more mid. I think 2 mid, 2 mid.
Even though I died, I still got 2 kills, and that also means we won this round as well. In the final round of the half, me and my chamber went through mid to A, and I got a kill to bring it to a 1v2. Where my chamber then killed the last player to make the game 7-5. I wasn't playing outrageously well, but I was top of my team. And of course, personally, I prefer defense, so the second half could go even better.
What the fuck?
One enemy.
Enemy down.
One enemy remaining.
We're down.
Toxin screen down. Leave us. My ultimate is ready.
Nice. I'm nowhere now.
One enemy
main.
remaining.
Nice.
Toxin screen down.
23 and 13 on Viper is pretty good, especially since we won as well. But gaining another 17 means I'm still a bit away from Immortal 2. My next game was on Haven, and since 2 duelists and controller was already taken, I obviously would be playing Sentinel. And since the last time on Chamber went so well, that's who I ended up choosing. And at halftime it was 7-5 to us, while I was going 8 and 8. And since it was on attack, honestly I'm very happy with that. Until for some reason I just didn't do anything in the second half, with the game going to overtime, while I'm now 11 and 19. In the 12 rounds of defense, I got 3 kills and died 11 times. Still though, overtime is where everything resets, so now back on attack, maybe we can do something to get the lead. We rushed C, and I'll just let you watch what happened.
One platform, one backside.
No.
I think the main issue was firstly this jet in the corner, and also that I really was not locked in whatsoever, because I just had no clue what I was doing. Since we lost this round, we now go on to defense on the back foot, where I tried to build up some confidence and push through garage door to die. I know I threw since we were already in a 5v4, and I could have just sat in garage and probably won, but we lost this game, and it was by far the worst game I've played so far. After that, I played a few more and really didn't do much, since after 6 more games, I won 3 and lost 3, ending up on 3RR, which is basically exactly where I was before this. And so, since nothing was going my way at this point, it was time for a break. When I came back, I decided to go back to my roots of playing Brimstone. He used to be my main agent back in Gold and Plat, but since then, I've barely played him since Clover was released. And because I'm now on Fracture, he was actually the best pick.
Last player standing.
Oh no.
Enemy remaining. Player standing. Spike down A. One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
With my confidence back after dropping 28 kills, and also feeling refreshed since I took a break before this game, I was ready to just queue in again. It was Lotus, and because I was feeling like the second coming of Tens, I locked in Chamber, even though the last time I played him didn't exactly go to plan. Of course, starting attacker side means you fight A main, and in the second round, I got a kill. I then decided to push for a smoke and died, leaving my teammates in a 2v2, which they luckily won.
One enemy remaining.
Let's go.
We had no actual plan in the round after, and everyone just died without much happening.
Oh my god.
It was now time to buy a Vandal, and once again, fight for A main. My Neon died basically instantly, so we walked back, and I killed the mix that was pushing out B. From that, we tried going B, but I guess it was predictable since there were two already waiting.
Oh.
I got traded, and then in the 2v2, my teammates ran over to C.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Oh, that's beautiful.
In round 5, I used my ult for the first time, and of course fought for A.
Thank you. Don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, someone needs to tell me to
my
never
gosh,
op again. After that abysmal round, I didn't get another kill until round 8, where I just instantly got traded.
Last player standing.
Since I said to never op again, that doesn't include the Marshall, which is what I bought in round 11. I tried peeking C long, which really didn't go too well, and now I'm on low HP, not even 5 seconds into the round. After that kill, we just decided to go C, where I also killed a Deadlock who was playing there as well. We won the second last round of the half, and now I'm back with my ult, where I didn't see anyone for the entire round. And now that it's 7-5, we're winning going into the defense half. But I'm also going 7-9 while being bottom of the team, so hopefully I can actually do something this half.
Spike down A.
Night night.
One enemy. One enemy.
One less.
My territory, my rules. I pissed.
One tree, one tree.
One enemy remaining.
That's three.
Yeah, I've got double up.
I mean, I didn't play great, but at least in the second half, I picked it up a bit. I queued straight away again, and for some reason, I went back to Clove. So I think we all know how this one goes. I'm now down to 18 RR, and after it already being 22 hours since my first game, it was going to be really tough if I wanted to get Immortal 2 by the end of this challenge. And so with the timer counting down and queuing into split, I picked Cypher. On defense, it started really well. I ended up getting loads of kills, and we also won the first 3 rounds.
Enemy down.
One enemy remaining.
Even after this promising start though, it did go all the way to 12-11, with us on match point. And in a 2v3 to close it out, my Sky and Clove had to win.
Remaining.
Oh, that's beautiful.
With that win, I now go to 30 RR, and with only an hour and 30 minutes remaining, this is going to be pretty difficult to do. We queued into Breeze, and once again, I decided to go Chamber.
That one's dead. I'm a good shot.
Last player.
So close. Too slow.
One enemy remaining.
Perfect. revoir, frérot.
Spike down B.
Au revoir, frérot.
Spike down A.
I love this gun.
With the game now closing in on overtime, winning this round was huge, especially since I now have my ult, which I've gotten quite a few kills with already this game. I started off lurking so they wouldn't know where I was opping, and killed the Reyna, who was their top frag by a mile. And then after changing positions, I got another one. Getting these first 2 kills gave us a massive advantage, and now we just rushed A, where then all of my team dies to the remaining 2 players, and we lose this
I can't do
game.
much.
Last player standing.
Yeah.
Losing 16 RR, and losing all hope of hitting Immortal 2 in these 24 hours. And with about 40 minutes left on the clock, I just sat and played deathmatch for the rest of it, because there's no way I'm playing any more ranked after that. Also, please subscribe, since I just put myself through all of that just for this video. And also check out what happens when you instalock Duelist for 7 days.